Hi everybody, Mike here again. I decided that I'd pull over the side of the road. I am out about driving around, but as you can tell, I am in my car, but I'm not driving, the motor's off. I pulled over the side of the road. I don't need to get in an accident or, get pulled over for doing something illegal. But I just wanted to come on, do a clarification. I've had a lot of people bugging, and asking questions and stuff. You have nothing to worry about. You can ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide. You want to ask me about my ex and I? Not a problem, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the facts on my side. That's all I can really tell you. Hey, Don. Oh, sorry. Hey, Ash. How you doing, brother? Hey, Nate. Hey, Kelly. Good to see y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here. I do watch my own, go back and do watch my videos. Hey, Chris. And it kind of looked odd. It looked like, I was missing some comments up. So I was asking around people who watched and stuff, and I guess there was misconfusion. Somebody was asking about me and my ex. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to lie about it. I'll tell you exactly what happened, the way it went down. Like I said, I'll tell you my side of the story, and then I'll tell you, the facts that I know. I'm not going to sit and tell you the hearsay because that's pointless. That's just drama. I tell you facts. I try my best. If I don't know if it's a fact, I'll tell you I don't know it's a fact, but I try to be the best I can to be right. It's going pretty good. I'm still alive and kicking. Hey, Nate. See you, brother. So that's one of my sons, Nate. How you doing, buddy? Like I said, I just thought I'd pop on, clarify things. You guys want to ask something about me? Go ahead and ask. My life is an open book. There's no reason to hide anything. What's the point? So that if the day ever comes and I go, people are going to be like, oh, this is what was happened. This is who he was. Oh, why didn't he ever say this? I'd rather go to my grave, people going, this is the man who he was. That's how we're going to remember him. I'd like to go to my grave being remembered as being the nice guy. I don't need this big, huge, ceremonial thing, whatever. I'm pretty easygoing. Why no gray hairs yet? Actually, you know what? I did have gray hairs, which is funny. The ex used to actually pull them out of my hair all the time and make fun of it. But I've noticed lately, when I had my facial hair, I had grays and whites. It made me look really old. I didn't like that. But I noticed that my facial hair was lighter and the grays and the white. And the gray and white was no longer in my hair. So, I know that when your hair grows gray or white, it's because you lose pigment in the root of the hair. So I don't know what I've done, but my hair is natural, beautiful, red. It's great. So yeah, you guys got any questions? Go ahead, shoot. I got 4 viewers right now. So I don't know who's all viewing. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Still learning this whole, Facebook Live thing. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Sabrina. That's Sabrina with a Z. We just hooked up friendship on Facebook. Found her. I haven't seen her. God. I haven't seen her in over a decade. At least over a decade. Yeah, you're right. I am lucky. Yeah, the thing with redheads is you either lose all your hair or you go a silvery white. And right now I've got the red, beautiful hair. I don't really want to lose it. But, speaking of my hair, I put up a thing earlier in the week that if I had 7 likes and 69 comments, I would cut my hair. Now, I am so willing to do things. If people would have done it without cheating, I would have shaved my head and donated all my hair to cancer patients. Because I know a lot of people love my hair and it's luscious. And if I can give it to someone, a cancer patient that doesn't have hair, it'd be great. Because I know if that day ever comes that I can no longer grow my hair, that I'll be able to do the same and go get a wig of real hair to me it would look normal because I look like Uncle Fester with no hair. It's funny. I look really funny looking with no hair. But, I've had, I saw the comments, a lot of people telling me to do it. Some of you might not realize it, but I might have it somewhere in my pictures. I don't know for sure. I have a lot of pics on my Facebook. But let's see, we're going back about 4 years now. I lived at 50 Willow with my ex-wife at the time. And I was playing, well, this would have been when her and I were split, when she was on her cocaine addiction, and her and I were split. I had a friend that was, he became my, my border roommate. And we used to go out back and play basketball one-on-one all the time. And so we placed a friendly wager that whoever lost a game of 21 would sport a pink toque for 30 days. So, yeah, I lost by 1 point. But I sported that toque, and I did. I wore that toque. But I actually wore it for almost 60 days, because during the 30 days I was wearing it, sporting it, it came up about breast cancer awareness, so the pink. So I sported it a little bit longer to, for the shout-outs for the cancer and stuff. Cancer has got a huge impact on my family. I've had cousins die from it. I've been diagnosed with it. But, I keep moving forward, because that's what it is. Hi, Becky. Nice seeing you. A long time no see you. I used to go to school with Becky. I used to go to high school with Becky, back at Heights. And don't get me wrong, it's not the only high school I went to. So people know and don't misconfuse this. I only have half of grade 10. I went to St. James, dropped out, went back to St. James, dropped out, went to Heights, dropped out, went to Ross, dropped out, gave up on high school. Now, I'm not telling people go drop out of high school. Having your diploma is a good thing to have. Having the education is good to have. I had circumstances in my life that were out of my control that ended up forcing me to drop out. I ended up going into the work field at a really young age. I'm 36. I've been working since the age of 10. I'm a hard worker. I'll work literally until the day I'll probably have a heart attack at work and be put in my grave. But that's if that ever happens, because like I said already, till the day death comes knock on my door, I think I'm immortal. I've kind of survived quite a lot of stuff. If you haven't noticed, if you look at my skull right here, I have a crack in it from when I was 10, hit by a car. My collarbones are uneven. My knees are screwed up. Been diagnosed I'm not supposed to live to see my 37th birthday in July. And, well, I'm very stubborn. And I remember when I was young and a kid, hey, Chris, shout out to my buddy Chris Norton, great guy, got me into wearing a new line of clothing. I stopped being cheap and going to Value Village and Salvation Army and buying, cheap clothes because, they're comfortable and stuff. Hey, Brenda, I'm actually starting to wear nice, comfortable clothing gear. It's great. The sweater I'm wearing, if you can see the symbol here, right here, that's Stomp Down Killers. It's from the Effin' Wear line. My buddy Chris, he's got a website. Go to that. Trust me, great gear. Very comfortable, very warm, and it's worth every cent. And I used to always be against, paying top, money for clothing brand new and stuff. But it's so worth it. It is. He's got hats, sweaters, t-shirts, toques, hoodies, pants, you name it, he's got it. All you gotta do is check out his site. Hey D, I see you're watching. I got 5 viewers. I don't know exactly who's watching. Because like I said, I haven't figured that out. I'm sitting in my car, pulled over on the side of the road, saying hi to everybody. I got things popping up. I was mentioned in a comment, I guess. I don't know for sure until I shut my live off. But like I said, I want to get on here and clarify. You guys have any questions? Ask me. I have I will answer any question best that I can. I'm still in town. Actually, no, I'm not actually in Guelph. I'm actually between Guelph, Fergus, Elora right now. But like I said, my phone kept dinging off. The joys about my new car, which it's like luxury. It's great. I love this car. The heated leather seats, everything's like beautiful. But anyways, my Bluetooth hooks into my car, so I can actually talk on my phone through my car. And I can actually talk through my Facebook as well in my car. So if you were to like Facebook call me, I can talk to you through my car as well. I can also get texts through my car and voice activate to send a message back and stuff. But yeah, I just had, people asking me, why I didn't clarify certain things, why I didn't go into more detail. You want detail? By all means, I'll give you detail. My friend last night, Christina Farstead, I used to hang out with her, God, but I'd say between 8 and 10 years ago. And, excuse me. And now she's in BC. Speaking of BC, my little brother, Chris Mack, I don't know if he's watching this live right now. There is a time difference between him and I. Him and I share the same father. And he just turned 30 years old today. So I got to make fun of him, telling him wait till he gets a little older. Welcome to the 30s. Funny thing about Chris Mack and I is we've talked to each other on Facebook and stuff. We still haven't met each other. One day we will, because that is one of my things on my bucket list to do. Is I have anywhere from a half dozen to a dozen brothers and sisters from here to BC because of my biological father, I guess the sperm donor. His name's Ron. He hasn't really earned the respect to be called dad. He gave up on all of us kids and walked away and didn't care. And the views I have of my children, of loving my children, being there for them, that they're our future is because of the man I call father. And that's Henry Klotz. Anybody that knows me knows knows him as my father, and I will always call him father until the day I die. I have such much respect for the man. He may be my stepfather, but as far as I'm concerned, in my heart, he is my father. And I know he's not doing well. Him and I haven't spoken in a few years now. And it bothers me, because I always tried to make him proud. And when it came to the election in 2000, he brought a tear to my eye, because it was the day after the election and I got my butt kicked. And he came up to me and goes, you know what, for the first time in my life, I voted, and I voted for you. And I'm very proud. You may not have won, you may have lost, but you tried. And I'm very proud of you for that. And you touched me dearly. And, I'll never forget that. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned, he's my father. You don't need to be blood to be family. It's the respect and the loyalty you have for one another that makes it. But I've been sitting here now for a little while, and I'm actually en route to go see some friends and stuff. So I'll try to pop on later again. Thank you all for watching live. Like I said, you have any questions, you can ask me, privately. You can text cell 519-760-1596. If you want to privately, you can ask me there. If not, next time I do a live thing, pop on. If you want to ask me a question that you want me to answer live, just do it then. And I'll put it on. All right. So until next time, peace. Love you all.